Hello, I'm Jeannie Blaylock, and I'm an anchor and reporter at WTLV and WJXX, First Coast News in Jacksonville, Florida. How long have I been here? Well, I hear this from people all the time. Hey, I prayed for you when you were pregnant. I had a pretty tough pregnancy, bed rest, and all of that. Well, how old are your twins now? And I smile and I say they're 21 years old. And we always end up laughing and saying, man, I can't believe how much time flies. So the answer is I've been anchoring here for 30 years now. I love it. This is my home. So what inspires me? Oh, that's easy. I pour myself into a story or a project. I'll be out in the grocery store getting cookies or milk or something, and somebody will say, hey, can I just give you a hug? You saved my wife's life. I never let go of this thought. What we say on TV matters. I mean, this is powerful. Take this lady, for example, Lisa. She's just sitting in her bed up in Georgia watching the news, and she hears me remind her to do her Buddy Check 12. That is to do her self-exam and get her mammogram.
I am so blessed because your program, your Buddy Check, made me call the very next day, schedule my mammogram.
Yay! Now, to me, that's cool. How many people have a job like we do? Every day we can have such a huge impact on folks, just huge. So what's my favorite thing about my job? Well, plunging into something that I didn't understand. Take PTSD. I mean, I knew veterans with PTSD get nervous. I knew they don't like fireworks, but I had no idea what they really endure. For example, Captain Jason Haig, Marine, 3 tours of combat duty, but back home, such awful PTSD. He told me he couldn't even leave his basement for like a year and a half and go buy a pack of gum. But I'm honored to say that we're helping veterans get matched up with rescue dogs. Now, these are dogs about to be euthanized. They're set to die in kill shelters around the country, but they're trained to become service dogs. So our project is saving the dogs, and it's saving the veterans from suicide. And I've learned, for example, the dogs have this instinct to wake up the warriors when they're having nightmares, and that's a big deal. It's all amazing, and I'm thrilled to help people learn that, yeah, PTSD can be managed. Just listen to some of these warriors.
You know, I feel better. A lot of anxiety is going away. I'm sleeping better.
Cover? Good job. I know that if I'm having a tough time, he's going to know, and he's going to help me get through it. I now know what it's like to go in a grocery store and not feel alone.
Congratulations. Proud of you.
Now tell me, how do you beat that? What is my favorite food? Well, I love chocolate meringue pie. The real meringue, not the fakey whipped cream stuff. If I could host a talk show, who would be my first guest? Well, my show would have to be called something like Time Warp, and I had the ability to talk with guests from centuries ago. I'd like to bring in Michelangelo and take him to the Sistine Chapel in Rome and tell him that 25,000 people go in there every day to see his incredible ceiling. And then what I'd really like to do is just to stand back and watch his face and hear his reaction. I think that would be fascinating. So that's a little bit about me. Thanks for listening.